And welcome back to Who Would Win. I believe if I chose, so this is from QH, the one being from Mortal Kombat versus the one above all from Marvel. Two beings who are basically the respective big, like the true end all be all deity, god, whatever you will, of those respective franchises. But even this, in hindsight, really should have gone in the speed round. I thought the one being would have been a lot more powerful than it turned out to be in comparison to the one above all. What do I mean by this? The one being is essentially a primordial entity that predates the realms of Mortal Kombat. And it wants to merge the realms back into one giant realm. Kind of doing a Yuabot thing a little bit here from Bleach. But it's basically a being that kind of supersedes the realms. It's very it's like a minor level multiversal. It's stronger than the Elder Gods, some omnipotent levels of capabilities, reality warping, time space manipulation, so forth and so on. But the sixth realm, there's only 6 realms in Mortal Kombat. I had to look that up just to be sure. It's like, how many realms are there? There's only 6 realms in Mortal Kombat. Say maybe like an outside pocket dimension here or there. So that's all well and good. The one above all is the de facto god of Marvel, like the end all be all. Now, granted, there are apparently mysteries that even it is unaware of. That it's like, ooh, that's I like. These questions intrigue me. What could be beyond even me? But the problem with a being like the one above all in any context fight is that we're not just talking about the Marvel universe, the Marvel multiverse. We're talking about going beyond concepts, beyond existential, beyond time and space, beyond basically beyond anything else. However big the Marvel universe, multiverse, hyperverse, outerverse, omniverse, whatever is, the one above all scales above that. And that makes for a big problem in a fight against any even relatively similar individual. Now, there is a big catch, though. The one above all's only weapon is love. Like, he's all powerful in most ways, but he's not going to go out his way to be like, I'm going to destroy you out of it. No, he does not. If he's going to fight, it's got to be out of love. Like, if he were to be able to throw attacks and all that and power at and try to defeat the one above all, or the one being, sorry, then he would have to be doing it out of love. It's like, I care about you, one being. I know that this is hard for you, but it's not the as a and probably so basically any attack that the one being would throw at the one above all would be pointless. It just he wouldn't be able to hurt him. Conversely, however, or I guess conversely is the word to use, the one above all would not be able to just straight out attack him. If he were to go attack at a hate, for example, he's that power, then he would basically be relying on the one below all. Now, that turns out, while they are technically separate entities, they're actually, as it's described, it's kind of like a Hulk scenario. It is actually, the one above all is actually just an alternate variation on the one above all. They are two halves of the same coin. Yes, they are technically separate entities like Banner and the Hulk, but they are actually kind of connected in a stronger way than is previously stated. By the way, this is a relatively new image of the one above all instead of that one from the Peter Parker storyline. And I like that. I think this is a boss image right here. So if he somehow starts to rely on the one above all, which would be his avenue to fight, he'd still scale way beyond the one being. And that's assuming he can't win through using love or just, let's say, attacking through love. So ultimately, it's a mismatch. It really is. The one being just does not scale to the one above all in any manner. We'd have to be looking at a being like the presence for that to have a being that is comparable to the one above all. So, that would be. I mean, that's my take on it. Though once you get into scaling on this level, it does become harder to make an interesting comparison of skills, powers, and abilities. Because once you get to scaling like this, their powers are whatever they want them to be. So, anyway, that's my thought. One above all takes. But maybe you have a different theory. let me know in the comments below. Until then, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.